Tippy time, my damies, Top Cat here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the Warlock using the Nothing Manacle exotic gauntlets, giving us some great purple grapes of doom. These things got buffed towards the end of last season, and now, as you can see, have very aggressive tracking for them. This build focuses on the scatter grenade, as I believe it does a couple of things that other grenades don't do really well. Similar to the vortex grenade brings enemies into the grenade cluster, whereas this one you chuck the cluster and it goes outwards to collect enemies. The grenade itself does do great DPS, but with this build as well you'll be able to just keep on chucking them out, having quite the loop of grenade spam. I would also go so far as to say it's probably the best grenade for weakening targets as well, as it can hit direct targets and then also track out to ones you might have missed to give them the weakened buff as well. Plus I have to say it's probably got one of the best grenade animations there is in the game. I love watching my little dudes, little grapes of doom, just track people really aggressively. For this I am using a Nova Warp. You can use whatever, but I've kind of fell in love with this thing of late, as it's kind of got some good boss DPS now. There have been tests done and it can do extremely good boss DPS, but it's also good just if you're trying to roam down ultras and orange bars of the likes. So give it a go, but don't feel you need to run it for this build. That's just personal choice. You are also not, I repeat, not going to require Chaos Accelerant. This buffs our scatter grenades to make the grapes track, but the Nothing Manacles already do that, so we will not need to run this aspect at all, because our exotic does it for us. We will of course be using Feed the Void to get our Devour to our as King for Warlock, and of course we will be using Echo of Persistence to help buff out that Devour. We will be running Child of the Old Gods with the Healing Rift. This is going to grant us increased grenade and melee energy whenever we're getting the good suck from our foe. This is really great when paired with the Nothing Manacles, as we got the double stack of grenade charge, so we can just constantly be feeding the loop. Echo of Exchange is going to give us grenade energy on melee final blows, and of course Echo of Undermining is our weakening grenade, making it very potent for all our weapons. And the most important fragment for any Void Warlock is the Echo of Instability, allowing us to get volatile rounds whenever we get grenade kills. The reason I like this as a fragment versus using Volatile Flow is Volatile Flow will only be here for this season and then it's gone. This is something that we want to try and build into ongoing. There are an awful lot of great Void weapons, as you can see here. This is my every waking moment, and of course with ricochet rounds, chambered comp, handling, heating up in an adrenaline junkie, this is perfect for this build, as we're getting ×5 for adrenaline junkie so easy, as we are chucking grenades all the time, all day, all night. I love this so much I've bolted my funnel web. You can get subsistence on this as well if you would prefer to more of that funnel web feeling, but there are so many great Void weapons like this. The Razor's Edge, got Wellspring and Chain Reaction, so I can keep on getting abilities when I'm doing my sorting. This is going to keep me boosted up. Wellspring gives energy to my lower stack. With this I barely ever have a low stack because these all work so well together. And with Chain Reaction and Volatile Flow, I mean this sword just feels like overkill. It's big beast. Chuck a weakened grenade on, slice them to death. They just don't stand a chance really. They might try and run from it, but they know death is coming for them. I would also urge you to take a look at weapons like the One Small Step. Pretty much anything with Osmosis on it. Zer's selling a good SMG this week that has Osmosis on it, which make a great choice for your kinetic slot. It just gives you the extra bit of Void DPS that you can run Volatile Flow with, as in certain things like Nightfalls and higher end content we're going to have match game, but you still want to play with Volatile Flow, right? So Osmosis is a great perk for this. So still go run big beasting, but know that you can break solar and arc shields in stasis if they ever give us that. And with my highest of recommendations, I would like you to try the Likely Suspect, as it has Golden Tricon on it. Golden Tricon is big beasting inside a grenade spamming ability class. We're gonna kill something with our fusion rifle, then we're just going to bank down a grenade. That is going to give us volatile rounds. It's also going to buff our golden tricorn, giving us a 50% damage buff. And we also have volatile, so you will just see things get deleted. On our helmet, we're going to run bountiful wells. Ashes to assets for our super energy. And ammo finder, that is up to you. Elemental charge. Melee kickstarter, not grenade kickstarter. And our champ mod as required. We are running firepower. Reserves as required. And thermoshock plating. Elemental ordnance and scavengers as you see fit. On our class item, we're running overload grenades as we are spamming firepower, devouring depths to make our super that bit more beefier, 30% a bit more, and bomber, if for some reason you ever run out of grenade charge, just drop a rift. Anyway guys, I hope you like what you see here. We've just utilized volatile rounds to its optimum. We've got great grenade spam and it is a future-proofed build. If you enjoyed it, please tap that like, chuck a comment down below, and as always, tippy tie my jammies, what a tie.
But above everything, he's the most tip-top